Hey guys, it is me, the WildWestGamer, here in the Gaming Grotto today on May the 21st, 2013, the day Microsoft revealed the Xbox One. Yes, the Xbox One, the next-gen console for the Xbox, for Microsoft for Xbox, the sequel to the Xbox 360. This big event, this was them coming back. Sony have done theirs. The Wii U is out. Now it's our turn. Microsoft has set fire to the gaming world, and fucking underwhelming. Underwhelming is an understatement, actually. It was crap. Boring as hell. I have watched the videos, and I have to be honest with you, I was just like, well done, well done. You took that one up you had on Sony from the last generation, and you've pissed it down the drain. Big thing on, oh, look at the display, look how pretty it looks. Oh yeah, look at it. It looks like Windows. It looks exactly like my fucking Windows phone downstairs. Why and there's this massive emphasis on multimedia? I want you to play fucking games on my consoles. I don't want this over. This is what I want my console to look like. Oh, you can't see it because of the glare, but it's got the PlayStation Network store. That's good in case I want to download stuff and buy stuff offline. It's got my memory for all my stuff I've saved. Yeah, it's got music in case I want to watch it on there. It's got my desk boards. It's got the look. It's got internet settings, shit like that. But it is all focused around games. Yes, there's the option to go on the internet browser. Yes, there's the option to go on like things like Netflix and stuff like that. But the main thing is for games. And the same is going on with the PlayStation 4. The emphasis on playing games. All of the features are around you playing games, whether it's sharing them with friends or doing it by yourself or, putting bits of footage out there or anything like that. It has become a tool for you to completely envelop yourself in playing games. Every single piece of it, whether it be like just playing the game or whether it be, taking videos from certain play sessions and editing them to send out to friends, stuff like that. It's all about gaming, but not with the Xbox One. No, they've taken it to the next step and just turned it into any old shitty multimedia device. If I wanted that, I would get myself a laptop or a computer, for fuck's sake. I don't want it with a games console. This thing should be donating all of its time and energy to playing games. And the greatest thing that I know is that this console, for fuck's sake, is probably going to demand that you're always online. Well, that's fine if you've got unlimited internet connection, but if you haven't, you're going to be fucked. All of that internet, all those megabytes flying down from your box, from your internet box, from your modem, flying down into the console. It's going to rip your bill to shreds. You've got updates constantly happening by the looks of it. You've constantly got, things for like new films, new TV, new games, new this, new that, ways to social network with friends, all this shit. There is no way that anyone is going to be able to keep all of those things open, because it's just going to eat their internet bill completely. It's going to tear it to shreds. And I feel so bad for people, because Microsoft clearly think that every motherfucker in the world is completely, platinum, plated. They are absolutely minted out the ass, because they are making a console which is going to demand so much from you. The price tag is blatantly going to be astronomical. It always is. I mean, Christ. I'm pretty sure that even though the PlayStation 4 is going to be, probably they're going to try and get it on the cheaper side to make up for how expensive the PlayStation 3 was, it's still probably going to be knocking around $350. They reckon that the Xbox One's probably going to be about £400. There's been no official comment, as I found, but I'm, early skeptics are saying, this is probably going to be about £400. And it's only going to be for the basic console. It's stupid. Why did Microsoft sit down and go, hey, yeah, let's make this console all about everything else apart from playing games? Because when it came to the games, oh my fucking god, oh yeah, here's the thing. This is what annoyed me. We had this big teaser trailer for Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was genuinely excited, because here's me and my idiocy thinking, hey, my god, all these different warriors throughout time, all this different sort of stuff, perhaps they're going to go with, no, they would really? Perhaps they're going to give you the opportunity to play as different warriors from throughout time. You know, they did World War II after all. World War One's not that far behind it. Perhaps going back to the Crimean, the Napoleonic War, stuff like that. Who knows, right? But it would have been interesting. It would have been new. It would have been something dangerous and innovative for them to try. Nah, it's just the same shitty theatrical trailer with some music that's going to be popular in about 4 weeks' time because every asshole's heard it on the Call of Duty Ghosts trailer. Clearly after some sort of meteorite strike or some nuclear attack or some fire from the sky, some shit happens in America and the ghosts have to be called in. Yeah, nice idea there, Call of Duty, apart from the fact that there's already ghosts and their name is fucking Ghost Recon, you asswipes. It's just fucking stupid. Oh yeah, let's create a Spec Ops unit that are called Ghosts. I wonder if that's been done before. Oh, and here's a really clever idea. Let's give them balaclavas with ghost masks on them. Oh, that's funny. Didn't you have a character like that before in Modern Warfare? It's fucking stupid. It's like, and the thing is that all these fucking fanboys out there are going to go, oh, Call of Duty Ghosts, oh my god, and all these people going, oh, it's just the same Call of Duty, are blatantly going to go and buy it. Don't buy it. Speak with your wallet. Speak with your common sense. It looks boring. The graphics look awful. I mean, Christ, I know that the Call of Duty engine's getting a bit long in the tooth. In fact, it's getting very long in the tooth. But still, you're talking about this is the world exclusive for a next generation console, and this is what you bring to the table, Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, there was things like Maiden, and there was an NBA, a new NBA, and there's Forza 5. But really, there's nothing, no new Halo, no new Gears of War, no new IPs barely at all. There's something called Quantum Break, which is half live action trailer and half, I'm guessing, CGI video or some video, non-gameplay footage video in the trailer, hashed together with just, it doesn't even the normally when a short trailer comes out, just like teaser trailer comes out, flashes of, glimpses of gameplay, it makes you a little bit excited and you're like, ooh, what's going on? Not this. No, this just looks shit. They've managed to pull together something that should be interesting, like the manipulation of time or something, and it looks boring as hell. None of the nothing interesting like the Sony one. The Sony one had that sort of fantasy one where you were that Capcom fantasy game where you were fighting a dragon and all that. That looked cool. They had loads of new stuff for Watch Dogs. They had there's stuff about Diablo's coming to it. There, Killzone, Shadowfall, which looks fucking awesome. They had loads of other cool shit, like some new gimmick, like sort of kiddie friendly ones and stuff like that. Looked really, really cool. But the new Xbox One, no. And the Xbox One as well is a fucking stupid name. Yeah, alright, say what you will about PlayStation, but just going for the 1, 2, 3, 4. But at least it works. Not the place. You had the Xbox. You had the Xbox 360. Yeah, alright, I get it. It's a 360, degree turn on the classic sort of idea of what gaming is. I get it. It was the revolution of gaming. So I can dig that. But the Xbox One, well, that's going to make it fucking confusing from now on, isn't it? It's like, oh yeah, did you ever have an Xbox One? No, yeah, I got one a couple weeks ago. No, I mean the Xbox One, the first one. Yeah, so the Xbox One. No, not the new console, the old one. See, it's fucking stupid. It's a fucking stupid name. 720 would have been better than that, and that was fucking predictable as anything. There were very, very few things I actually got interested about, or whether it was actually at the Xbox One thing or not. There was a trailer for the new Batman Arkham Origins, and to be fair, even though Rocksteady aren't doing it, I'm pretty excited. The trailer really got me hype, and in all fairness, as long as it's as good as Arkham City or a little bit better, I'll be happy, because the fact is that even if the game was just the same, the standard is high enough that I would be happy to play the game. New enemies, new setting, new stuff like that, I'm happy. But of course, they're going to innovate. It's probably going to be a really good game. Only time will tell, of course, whether or not the fact that Rocksteady aren't handling it, does affect it. But there was that. That looked cool. The new trailer for that showed Black Mask. It showed Deathstroke. Batman's got a new look to him. He looks awesome. To be fair, he looks better than he does in Arkham. He's sort of got this look that looks like they borrowed a little bit from the Injustice Gods Among Us universe. Like his armor is now a lot more like armor, like some sort of cool, sort of like urban sort of like urban riot gear, this really cool look that is, instead of being like sort of, just Kevlar, it's actually properly plates of armor, but it still looks quite light, like some sort of quite, light alloy or something like that. So it's really cool. Lots of cool fighting in it. Pretty sure that there's a quick glimpse of like a brutal takedown he does on this guy who's got a torch in his mouth while he's fiddling with an electric box, which is pretty brutal. It's awesome. I'm pretty confident what they show in the trailer is probably going to be hinting at gameplay mechanics, so I'm very excited. Also, Deadshot is in it as well. Deadshot, yeah, so that's good. Deadshot or Deadeye, that doesn't matter, but he's in it. So yeah, so that was cool. Then the big announcement for me, this was something that genuinely excited me, but it's still not technically an Xbox One announcement. So you can see how they've taken things from outside this console and tried to latch it on to, hype up the excitement. Big thing, they called out, some pretty young thing or I don't know, pretty old thing. I couldn't work it out. To be fair, I'm annoyed when they try to like win us over by just sending a woman out on stage. It's like, yeah, we don't all think with our dicks, all right? Just because she's a chick doesn't mean I'm gonna like be any more kind to you if this is a shit idea. But 343 Industries announced, and I've finally, I've been wanting this for so long. They have announced that Steven Spielberg will be creating the Halo television series. That is right, Steven Spielberg, the guy behind Jaws, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, Band of Brothers, The Pacific. Basically everything I've ever loved is going to be doing the Halo series. And my mind just flipped out. My first thing was to go on Facebook and just be like, Band of Brothers meets sci-fi is just like my ultimate idea of winnage. It will be so cool. That realistic, gritty interpretation of warfare, crossed with a great, looking Halo universe. Plus, Steven Spielberg will certify, a massive budget being put on this thing. And to be fair, Steven Spielberg, Peter Jackson, either one of them I would have been happy with. But you know what? Steven Spielberg knows how to film war. This will be fucking awesome. I can't wait for it. I hope it's got Spartans, ODSTs, UNSC Marines. I hope it's got Warthogs, Scorpions, Banshees, Pelicans. I want everything in this game. I want this TV show. I want everything. And because it's a TV show, it could be like a 10-piece one, 10 hours one. I did the appeal, saying for Steven Spielberg to do a Band of Brothers a Russian version for the Russian front. Forget it. Just focus on Halo, dude. Seriously, I can't tell you, as a Halo fanboy, it is so awesome to be knowing he's going to be doing that. Cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm just looking forward to it. The fact that Steven Spielberg's there means that any studio he touches, and I hope it's HBO, he's just going to throw fucking wads of cash at this guy. Just go fucking do what you want, mate. You're Steven Spielberg. Which means for us, it's just going to be awesome. Instead of having to worry about some sort of new and upcoming director trying to grasp every penny he can and sort of, deliver a less than fully realized version of the Halo universe, Steven Spielberg is going to bring this entire universe straight to the thing. And I'll tell you now, if this thing doesn't blow my socks off, fucking kill me now, because I'm dead inside. Seriously, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. But that's the thing. This wasn't about the Xbox One. This was about Halo, about the TV series, about Steven Spielberg, about television. This is not an Xbox One reveal, and this is what annoyed me again. Everything at the Sony reveal for the PlayStation 4, even though the console wasn't revealed, was about the console. It was about the games, about the look, about what the features, stuff like that. There was very little on the Xbox One. And to be fair, you've had fucking long enough, Microsoft, to pick this up and, run with this and get some good stuff together. I just think they are trying to create the ultimate cinema / social networking / gaming experience at home. I don't want that, dude. I'd buy a PC. Microsoft is losing sight of what they're meant to be doing. It's a games console. The clue is in the fucking name. Games. Yeah? Games. That's what we want. We don't want... Listen, you know what? Some people, yeah, alright, will want to be able to talk to their friends online, and do social network and do that shit and all that sort of crap. Perhaps it would be useful if they had a console. Some people use their consoles as DVD players and for a cinema experience. Fine, okay, that's cool. But you know what? Those features can be a little bit, light, a little bit, pull it back a little bit. When the emphasis on the gaming has been drowned out by all this other shit, it really, really makes me worry about the final product, and especially seeing games like Call of Duty, which are going to be big hitters, just don't wow me. You know, when I saw Killzone Shadowfall, I just flipped my lid. I lost my shit. I was like, look how good this game's. Yeah, games on PC are going to be better in like a year or two's time, but for us console gamers, this is awesome. This is sweet. You know, and the gameplay looked awesome. The guns looked cool. You know, the setting was awesome. Call of Duty just looks boring. Yet again, the same sort of dull greenish grey browny, you know, looking environments. They all look generic soldiers, generic. I think Sam Worthington does the voiceover. Well, to be fair with you, Sam Worthington is probably one of my least favourite actors, to be fair with you. He seems to just play the same role in every film, whether it be Terminator Salvation, Avatar, or what, you know, whatever, Man on a Ledge. It just seems to be that same role. I don't really think the guy's a great actor, so to get him to do a voiceover for a game of this caliber didn't do anything either. Like I say, the music, yeah, it had a cool soundtrack to it, and in all fairness, yeah, I liked the soundtrack, and that sort of started getting me into it. But when you realise that the majority of it is just them like going, you know, from the creator of Modern Warfare, right? Okay, so you're now trying to get me interested by bringing into it another franchise. Okay, this is always a good start. From the writer of Traffic. Okay, this has nothing to, just because a guy can write a good film doesn't mean he can write a good game. It's a different experience entirely. It's about immersion. You know, it's about actually being one with the game and, you know, investing yourself in it through your own actions, unlike watching a film, which is simply sitting down and, you know, whether or not the film can grab hold of you and keep you there is another conversation altogether. So, you know, and they're trying to get all these big names out there and, you know, make you go, ooh, you know, like this. Didn't do it because I looked at the gameplay and I went, this looks shit. And the forums and the social networking sites and everything are lighting up with people saying, this looks boring. This looks tired and hackneyed. We've seen this. Call of Duty could have done fine on the current gen, yeah? It could have kept running and running and running and running. It could have gone forever, looking the same, playing the same, being the same. As long as someone kept adding a bit of new paint to it, it would have been fine. But when you bring a new console to the table, when you sit it down and show people and say, this is what we've been working on, this is the next generation, this is better than now, and the game has not changed a fucking single ounce, when Call of Duty still looks like the boring, generic, dull Call of Duty it has for the last however many years since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, you know there is a problem. You know that something is wrong, and you know that console, they need to go to Infinity Ward. Well, they say it's Infinity Ward. It's now Sledgehammer, isn't it? I know. I don't even give a shit, to be fair with you. I'm guessing the franchise is going to be dead and buried soon if this is how they're going to carry on. But Microsoft should grow a pair of fucking balls and say to them, guys, it looks shit. This is not what we wanted. You know, they could have got themselves out a Mass Effect preview, I reckon. Even if it was just a CGI trailer, you could have done that. They could have brought, you know what, remember back on the old Xbox, there was something called Brute Force? Hey, imagine if Brute Force came back. That game was quite cool, alright? Bring that back for the new generation. New Banjo-Kazooie, something from Rare. Hey, they had a GoldenEye game they were working on, a remake of it, like of the actual a HD remake of the original, not the new version where they've sort of sliced in Daniel Craig and stuff like that. That could have been there. That would have been awesome. Anything. You could have done anything you wanted. Hey, you know what? I'm still waiting for a sequel to Halo Wars. Something like that. A real surprise for people. Something to make people go, what? I didn't see that coming. But no, instead they go for something safe, something boring, something disappointing. Yeah? So that was the entire Xbox One demo, the preview. Check it out, or the reveal, sorry, check it out. I mean, my thoughts on the actual console, I've not even mentioned the console, is it looks like a block. People are calling it the block, the X block. That's what it is. It looks like a big... Yeah, say what you want about the PlayStation 3, say what you want about the Xbox, but there is detail in them. The Xbox is kind of, you know, smooth and curved. The new one is sort of, yeah, it's a bit more edgy, but it's still quite nice. It's got the sort of the fans on it. That was cool. The PS3, yeah, it's a lump, but it's curved. It looks nice. The newer ones are sleeker as well. You can, there's a nice sort of plasticky shine effect with that sort of harder, sort of, I don't know what effect you would call it. It looks sexy, yeah. It's in black, in white, in red, in blue, all the other colours, and likewise you can get the different versions of the Xbox. But the Xbox One just is a block. It literally is. I was like, they've gone back to the old one. They've gone back to the Xbox One. That's what they've done. They've gone back to the Xbox One. They've made the Xbox One look like the Xbox One. It's so fucking stupid. I'm not being funny, alright? Listening to myself talk about this fucking name is ridiculous. Change it, Microsoft. Bloody change it. I'm so irritated. It's a stupid name. They've brought back Kinect. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kinect. You can't help but feel this entire generation has been a long, big beta test for the fucking Kinect. It's stupid. How many development projects on proper AAA games got held up while, they faffed around with this? There are still games for that fucking add-on that have not even come out. Reese, whatever it's called, the Roman Gladiator one, waiting to see what that was like for years. That was one of the first things they showed at E3 for Kinect. Still isn't out. What a waste of fucking time. It's just a complete money drain, and no one likes the games on there. You can find dime a dozen reviews on YouTube lambasting the crap out of the Kinect because it's just rubbish. It's a bad idea. No offense to your 360, no offense to Microsoft, and no offense to Sony, but Nintendo beat you to wireless controllers, alright? Yeah, you still got the nunchuck in your hand, alright, for the Wii, but at least it fucking works. Yeah? I'm not standing there like a twat waving my arms in the fucking air while nothing happens on screen. It's annoying. And so they've re-brought it back out again with the same blocky look. Oh, exciting. And they think that's gonna, and it's like apparently as soon as it knows you're there, or like as soon as you're there, as soon as you walk in the room. Well, that sounds like it's going to be eating up my electricity bill as well if it keeps turning itself on and off or some shit like that. Can't my games console just sit there and do fuck all until I want to play it? Is that too much to ask? And with all this new tech, there's going to be fucking problems out the yin yang. I wish I hope they do a Q&A session, and so I can find it. And I hope the first question is, yeah, you're going to release this console with a fuckload of problems, so it red rings on us within the first week. I'd love that to be the first question, and just watch them go, yeah, no, we're going to make sure it doesn't do that. Good, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other shit that goes wrong with it that I get to, yell down Microsoft helpline at. Yeah, the controller it looks way too flimsy. I mean, take this isn't one. This is a PlayStation 3 controller, but I mean, this looks durable, right? It looks like I could hold this, I could get properly animated with it, properly engaged, and not worry about it falling to pieces. Well, the Xbox One controller has sort of a longer grip to it. It looks a lot more sleeker. It looks kind of like a boomerang, if I'm honest. Yeah, no, I'm not keen on it at all. I'm not keen on it whatsoever. Apparently it's designed for precision gaming. Well, what other kind of gaming is there? I don't buy games where I press a button and it does shit. I buy a game hoping the controller's going to work. I've never had a problem so far, so I don't know. I really don't know. Clearly someone at Microsoft Marketing thought this was all a very good idea. Clearly everyone in the development area thought it was a very good idea, and clearly everyone else who was anyone else thought it was a good idea. They're wrong. It looked crap. The press conference was underwhelming. And go on Facebook, and you will find that people are really starting to line up and agree. I really think Sony's winning. I really do, and I'm really happy about it. If I'm honest, I feel like I've jumped across to the right company. Because say what you want about the PlayStation 3, say it had a rocky start and a rocky career in general, but the big brother to this little boy, he's like a mean son of a bitch. He's packing some serious hardware and it knows what it's doing. Sony didn't hold back. They didn't just fire an open and salvo. They fucking bombarded the shit out of the competition when they brought theirs out. They brought everything to the table, and I'm hoping they've got a load more that they can pile on that. They brought out the big guns. They brought out the big games, the big names, the big stuff. Everything you want. Everything that makes you excited about a games console release was there. Everything was there. Yeah, alright, no one was there saying, hey, we're going to be doing a Resistance TV show. No one was there saying, hey, we're going to be doing a Killzone TV show. But there were people there saying, hey, we're going to do a game, it's going to look fucking awesome, alright? The physics are going to be there, gameplay's going to be there, graphics are going to be there. check this shit out, and then they turned something on, and we all sort of lost our shit. It just not with the Xbox One. They came in and went, yeah, check out the Xbox One console, and clearly that was meant to sustain people long enough until they could get their asses in gear. Really wasn't anything there interesting at all. So yeah, that was it, guys. Sony's probably got this one in the bag, but it's too early to say. You never know. I mean, we've not really even seen the PlayStation 4 yet, so it's all very good and well, but let's at least I'll give my final opinion when the PlayStation 4 is finally revealed, the actual console. But just to basically really, put myself in either camp, I would say that the Sony's got it. The PlayStation 4 really has owned it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and perhaps they are going to release something. Perhaps they're going to release Half-Life 3. That's what they should have fucking released. Guess you didn't think about that one, eh, Microsoft? Yeah, that clearly wasn't very important. So there you have it, guys. That was my opinion of the Xbox One press conference. Check it out. There's plenty of stuff online about it, and see what you think. And if you agree, tell me why. If you disagree, tell me why. Let's have a little conversation about it. And perhaps you guys can be the reason why I changed my mind. If not, cool, awesome. I'll still probably have to rob a bank if I want to afford either one this Christmas, but never mind, right? E3 is just around the corner. We'll see how it goes. So, guys, once again from me, the WildWestGamer, thank you for dropping into the Gaming Grotto, and I will see you all when I see you. See you later, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye.